Well, some big headlines coming out of Elyria School District. First, the board voted to move forward with placing an emergency 9.9 mil emergency operating levy on the ballot in November. So that's nearly double what voters shot down in May and last November. But the district is facing big budget problems. The board heard feedback on possibly making sports and clubs pay to play. In other words, you'd have to pay to participate.
I've heard comments being made that it would be fair and reasonable to maybe charge our families $50 per activity per child. But remember that even $50 is a lot when you have nothing. You wouldn't believe how many students come to school hungry and how many go home to empty fridges.
In February, the board approved a $9 million reduction plan, which included staff and other cuts, but many questioned why sports programs and clubs weren't impacted. And so last night, the board opened the floor to comments. They say they don't have a timeline to make this happen.
The purpose of tonight's meeting and the open discussion was truly just to see how our community felt.
Elyria Superintendent there, Ann Schloss, says she is not an advocate for pay to play. She also announced at last night's meeting, after 34 years working in the Elyria district, she'll be retiring in January.